In just a few short years, Donald Trump had proven that he could complete large projects and also be a visionary. Having seemingly mastered real estate development in New York, he decided to look where there was new opportunity on the horizon, and somewhere else he could brandish the Trump name. Starting at the midpoint of the 20th century, cities all over the country, but particularly the East Coast, began gradual declines marked by increases in poverty, crime, corruption, and mass migration. One of New Jersey's long-standing tourist attractions, a barrier island resort town known as Atlantic City, wasn't immune and suffered arguably worse than most. The city's regression spurred political efforts to legalize gambling to attract new industry, leading New Jersey residents to approve it exclusively for Atlantic City, hoping to spark a revival. Sure enough, development would come, but there would be more downfalls than triumphs, as gambling required annual license renewals with the New Jersey Casino Control Commission, and given the mob's history in Atlantic City, casino owners had to prove to the commission that they were model citizens in order to obtain or renew a license, and no way involved in organized crime. As a result, you really had to be someone with no prior experience in the casino industry to get approved, as seemingly all the current players either had long histories of working with criminal bosses or had said hello to one on the street at some point, both equally disqualifying. That's what made Donald Trump so immensely popular in Atlantic City, as he had built up the reputation of being one of the country's greatest developers, yet had never built a project related to gambling. As a young, fresh face in the industry, he sparked excitement among residents when he announced his plan to build a resort and casino on the boardwalk, fueling hopes that his project would revive the city and boost local businesses. The New Jersey Casino Control Commission quickly approved a gambling license, and Trump gave Harrah's, a seasoned casino developer, 50% ownership stake in the project in exchange for providing the financing to construct his first Atlantic City casino. Harrah's at Trump Plaza opened in May 1984 with 614 rooms and a 60,000 square foot gambling hall. Early results proved poor, with the complex only showing around $144,000 in profit in the first 6 months, which led Harrah's to want out, and Trump bought out their stake for $70 million, removing their name from the property's title. Regardless of this clear lack of success, this was the 1980s, where businessmen could fuel their empires on junk bonds that didn't require due diligence by bankers or scrutiny by financial partners in order to obtain financing. And so Trump pressed on, with his sights set on dominating the casino industry in Atlantic City. His next development came by chance, as Baron Hilton was denied a gambling license despite being nearly finished with his hotel and casino. Hilton had failed to adequately prove his executives weren't connected to organized crime and had to list his project for sale, to which Trump swooped in, paying $325 million for the project, and within months opened it as Trump Castle. Not only did he want to grow his portfolio in Atlantic City, he wanted to dominate the city, and began to intimidate the competition by doing greenmailing, where an individual or organization buys enough of another company's shares to threaten a hostile takeover, and the company is forced to buy the shares back at a premium in a deal with the greenmailer to avoid being taken over. Trump used this practice against his former partner Harrah's, and used the proceeds from that fight to go after Bally's, making great profits and scaring away both from further development in Atlantic City. Rather than pay off the debt he had taken out to acquire his first 2 casinos, he once again pressed on, pouncing on the failures of others to expand his gambling empire.